Well, welcome back everybody to Kingdom Come Deliverance then. And we're on our way back from the naughty step. We've come out of prison. And we're going to head back and continue the story. Hopefully they're not all going to attack us immediately. We just leveled up in horsemanship. Brilliant. Somehow I'm still slightly drunk, even though I spent 10 days in prison. I obviously smuggled in some snaps or something with me to get me through those 10 days. I've also messed around with the graphics settings a little bit, and I've got it running a lot smoother now. And hopefully you won't see too much of a difference on YouTube. To be fair, YouTube downgrades everything so badly that you could probably have it on medium and it would look almost the same. Unless you have an incredible recording rig, which I don't have. To be fair, when I built my new PC, everything was great. I'm still down on RAM because... Let's do a little story time with Jay, shall we? While we're traversing the landscape. Because I feel that's what I enjoy about this series, is we can just relax and have a chat while we're playing this incredibly difficult game. Incredibly beautiful game, it's got to be said. So, one of my RAM sticks went. One of my nice new shiny Corsair Dominator Platinum 32GB, whatever. It's two 16GB sticks. One of them's gone. And it's just causing blue screen errors, so I had to take it out. Now, I've spoken to Corsair, and I have two options. Return both of them, and from what I've read from people with previous support from them, it can take up to 2 weeks to get back. In which case, if you send both of them, I'm without a computer for like 2 weeks, which for me is not an option. And the second option is to pay for an advanced replacement. Now, this RAM was like 350 quid. I'm not kidding you. I mean, it's gone up even more. The advanced replacement was in dollars. It's like $409. I would have to pay them to then get an advanced replacement to send it back. I don't have that kind of money spare for up to 2 weeks. Plus the refund time. So I really don't know what to do. It's affecting me quite... It's not affecting me in gaming. It's affecting me streaming and recording. Because that extra RAM is really useful for that. Let me just say how beautiful this environment is. I know I say it every episode, but it really is. And now it's running smoothly as well. I can really feel myself starting to get at home in this game. Hopefully we're going to start playing a lot more regularly. So we will start to feel a lot more at home in the game, for sure. See, I don't really know what to do. It's a stupid system, really. I asked them, can you just replace one stick? Because that's all that's gone. Which I would have thought is effectively saving them money, because they're not having to replace a perfectly good stick of RAM, but apparently that's not an option, so I really don't know what to do at the moment. I've been running on just the 16GB one stick, which is never good, by the way. You don't want to run on a single stick of RAM, because you need to spread the load between two, really. That's why most systems have 2 sticks of RAM, no matter what you've got. Can we get up here? Go on, Pebbles. Good girl. You a girl? I don't know. I haven't checked if you've got horse cock. And to be honest, I don't want to. Now, I've said that. So yeah, I don't know what to do about that, really. I think when I have the money, I'm going to have to bite the bullet and pay for an advanced replacement. Because I just cannot go without my system for 2 weeks. It's not just YouTube stuff, which I could probably back up, apart from the streams, obviously. But it's more that I need my computer every day for stuff. What am I going to use if not that? Right, we're back in the incredibly depressing place. So, let's get on with this, shall we? God. Doesn't look like they're all going to attack me again, and they've all been waiting around here for 10 days waiting for me to get back. It's not the most realistic part of this game, I'll be honest. Right.
I saw them.
Yes.
Who?
People.
In the woods, there's a bandit. In the clearing, a short way along the path from the north gate.
Bloody hell! Let's have at them!
Agreed. Let's go, Bernard. If you could run a bit quicker, mate. I'm going to take my horse. Pebbles, you're coming with me. I'm just going to trot alongside them and make them feel inadequate. I love how they're all suddenly coming with us without him even ordering them as well. Now I could make this run even smoother by having it on the high preset. I turn a couple of settings back up because although it doesn't show up on the YouTube recordings, I like it to look as good as possible. But I feel we're probably going to have to turn it back down once we get into some of the big battles in this game. For the moment, for what we're at, this is okay. As with most games, the thing that really affects performance is the shaders, which shouldn't be RAM related. I'm still surprised how badly this game runs at times. I didn't get the best CPU in the world, but it still should be more than enough for this, and I've got a 1080 Ti. So I'm a little bit disappointed they haven't optimised it some more. To be fair, I haven't read through the recent updates, so I don't know if that is something that they're actually concentrating on, or whether they're going to concentrate on in the future. We'll have to wait and see. But for the moment, this is running a lot better than it was, so we'll take this for the occasional stutter. Okay, we'll leave Pebbles here. At least Ruder is no longer pissed off with us.
I don't reckon we'd have ever found those bandits without you.
Cheers, mate. I mean, I didn't really look far. You guys were just standing around hoping they'd, turn back up?
Do you know who this belongs to? It's a hoofpick I found on one of the dead bandits.
How should I know? Go and ask at the stables.
Oh, for God's sake, am I going to have to run all the way back there now? That was pointless. So, find the owner of the hoofpick is our next challenge. Challenge, task, quest. Whatever. I'm effectively Sherlock Holmes at the moment. These guys are bloody useless. Yeah, alright, mate. You guys just stand around and hope they turn back up, shall we? And I'll go and do all the investigating, all the legwork. I don't really see what benefit there is to finding out who has this hoofpick anyway. Because they were just defending themselves. It's not like it's a mystery. Like, one of the guys even said I stabbed him or something, from what I remember. Let's go talk to this guy. Whoa, there we go. You're okay.
Do you know whose hoofpick this is?
Ginger's. He was always bragging about it. Why do you ask?
I'm just trying to get the story straight.
But you won't find Ginger here anymore. He left.
And you don't know where Ginger could have gone?
Dunno. Ask Jakob.
Okay. You're awfully sarky for a man that's very upset.
Hey!
Watchman. Which one's Jakob?
Why?
Oh, I've got to go back in the village. Ugh. Come on then, Pebbles. My least favourite part of RPGs, bloody travelling around just to do little menial things. Like, this story was really dramatic, and it's a horrible, like, sad tale. But now it's just gone into sort of lackey work mode. That's kind of taken the edge off the impacts of it. I guess you got to fluff stuff out somewhere to make it a long game. Jacob, that's you, I'm presuming. Where's he gone? Where's Ginger? Tell me where he is.
Do you know anything about this hoofpick?
What is a hoofpick?
It's Ginger's. He had it made in Mate.
I presume it's for cleaning out the hooves. I guess.
Any idea where I might find
We never
this
actually
Ginger?
get to see it.
Well, that's the thing. He packed up and left.
Yeah, I'm
What?
aware of that.
Look, I know how he looks. But Ginger is a fine fellow. I don't believe he had anything to do with the attack.
I hadn't even suggested it, but now you have.
Where could he have
Very
fled to?
suspicious.
I might know. But you gotta promise me one thing. When you find him, listen to what he has to say before judging.
Well, that's very unlikely. I mean, I'll listen. If I promised I listen, that's not really the same thing as not killing him or acting on it after I've listened.
You have my word.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. You get on well with them. I think that's where he's gone.
And where is that?
No idea. They've always kept to themselves, you know, charcoal burners.
But the
No,
forest
yeah,
is full
very
of folk like that. They could be
famously
anywhere.
reclusive.
Aye, except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream from the stud farm towards Rate, you'll come across one of their camps. Only
Only what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though. He always went by the big road, through the woods in the direction of Ujits.
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them. And they need to be near water. There's that too.
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find them.
Exactly.
Brilliant. You shall be my Watson, Dr. Watson to my Holmes. Great investigative work. Oh, bloody hell, this is going to be tricky. There we go. Question the charcoal burners in the south. Find Ginger, the missing Nierhoff stable boy. Okay. Do we not want to tell Bernard? To be honest, he's been completely and utterly useless. I might go and tell him though, just in case. He has still got an exclamation mark on his thing. They are all walking back this way. Are you Bernard? Bernard, that's you. Hello. Quick, stop. Why can't I chat on a horse?
Good health to you.
Well, yeah, and to you. That's not really any work going.
I think Ginger is mixed up in it somehow.
Why do you say that?
The hoof pick I found on the dead bandit in the woods is his.
That is fucking suspicious.
That's fucking suspicious. I like you now.
He disappeared right after we found those bandits in the woods. And I think I know where he went.
Where?
To the charcoal burners. He has friends there.
We've got to find him. But if his friends really are hiding him, I doubt they'll talk to my men. You should search for him, Henry. Go, before the trail turns cold. I'll send a report to Ratai.
Very well, sir.
Okay. I feel like that was the right thing to do, was to tell him. I don't know if it makes it harder to prove he's innocent or save him. I presume that's going to be the moral quandary here. He had a very good reason for doing it, and we have to try and convince them not to kill him. At a guess. We'll wait and see. But for now, let's go out on the road again. I don't know what... I think we've got the little bar of us being in prison. Released prisoner. I don't know what that really does. I don't know whether it's this debuff on strength and agility, but I think they're red because we're using weapons that we can't, that are below that level. Ah, the hoof pick. A hoof pick. Great. But yeah, I don't know what the effect of recently being released to prison has. I presume it's maybe guards are more aware when you're about, or makes it harder to steal stuff. I don't know. Or maybe you can't pay them off if they do discover you. I don't know. There's plenty of things, I'm sure. Oh, look, some lovely little cows just roaming about. Half tempted to kill them for some food, but I think we're okay for the moment. Plus, I don't think the farmers would like that much. Ah, finally, free, out in the wilderness. Now I've got a horse, this is so much easier. This would have been impossible. Well, not impossible, but just a bloody waste of time before we had pebbles. I'm glad we've got a horse to traverse around now. You can only enjoy the scenery for so long before you get very bored of running about, so... Right, it's running water, so I presume they're going to be down in this little valley. Probably this big camp that we keep going past. Give me an exact area, or apparently up here you have discovered camp. Oh yes. Good day. Where's the bastard hiding?
Good day to you. What do you need? I'm looking for a stable boy from Neuhof.
Then why aren't you looking for him at the stud farm?
Because he fled from there and supposedly went to see some charcoal burners.
He didn't come here. You'll have to try elsewhere.
I don't believe you.
God be with you.
Cheers.
Have you seen Ginger around here?
Who?
A boy with ginger hair, a stable boy from Neuhof.
No one from Neuhof's been here.
You all singing from the same hymn sheet, hey? I'll get to the bottom of it, see?
God be with you.
Spokesperson.
Could you help me?
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
Alright.
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. They say he ran away and joined up with some charcoal burners he used to hang around with sometimes.
Sorry. There's never been a lad called Ginger around here. You have to try somewhere else.
Well, that's obviously bullshit. Let's try speech. Although he's a spokesperson, so he's likely to be very good at speech. Let's try speech. It's the only real option for
A
persuasion.
murder's been committed at Neuhof, and that boy likely knows who did it. It's vital I find him.
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late. But that Ginger lad really hasn't been here.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those bastards to justice. So how about helping me out?
Calm down, lad. For the love of God.
There we go.
There's been no one like the boy you want round here. But then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him. And the others weren't exactly a noble-looking bunch. Although they were generous with their silver.
They didn't happen to say what they wanted him for?
No. But they definitely didn't look like they wanted to invite him to a feast.
Do you have any idea where else he could have gone?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well, you'll definitely find some in the forest between Neuhof and Ujetz. There's good spots around there.
But that forest is huge. I could spend weeks searching.
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it? Where there's charcoal burners, there's always water nearby.
Alright, I'll go and ask somewhere else.
So what is charcoal burning? I mean, they got big fires. So I guess they create charcoal from the embers of what burns? What burns down into char? Don't know. Rob charcoal. No, I'm okay. It was helpful, so I'll let them live and keep their livelihood. Okay, so we've got to go. Oh my good lord, really? Oh, that's miles away. Okay, I guess we're going on a bit of a trip. As much as I've said I love just sitting here and talking with you guys, I don't think I can talk for that long. So we're going to do our little cut skis, and we'll be back with you when we've found the charcoal burners up north. Right, we're into the forests. So it's got to be around here somewhere. We've got to find some water though. It's a pretty large area. You can see I always do this. I was pointing with my finger at the screen even though you can't see it. Here you can see a stream running through, so I presume it's directly ahead of us. We should meet the stream and then we'll follow it along and try and find these charcoal burners and see what's going on. See why Ginger ran away. I still don't see the connection I guess they're probably these guys. I still don't see this connection with someone being stabbed with the horse pick. A bandit stabbed with the horse pick, as to why he then has potentially related to the attack. Unless I'm getting it wrong, unless that guy was someone from the village and not a bandit. I'm confused. We'll find out. Hello, sir. Yeah, everyone seems to be very God-related here.
I'm searching for a stable boy from Neuhof. They call him Ginger.
Yeah, I know him right enough, but I don't know where he is now.
He's run away from the stud farm. I have to find him.
Well, he's definitely not here. Try the other charcoal burners camp downstream. Maybe he's there.
Are you from New Zealand or somewhere? The variety of accents here really are confusing me. I presume you're going to say the same thing. Right.
Do you know where I could find Ginger?
Who?
The stable boy from Neuhof. I've heard he's friends with some charcoal burners.
Ah, I know you mean. He went not long ago to the charcoal burners by Talmberg. And just follow the stream to the west.
Great. Cheers, mate. Right, west. This way. Where is the stream? Here, right. It's probably very impractical following it this literally, but it's probably the quickest way to find them. Some great horse sound design, by the way. Superb. How far does this go? I'm wondering if they're up that hill, but I said towards Talmberg. Yeah, I think it's probably just a bit further. I think if it's said by the stream, they're not going to be hidden away up the hills or something. This is also the perfect place for an ambush. I'm a bit worried we're going to be fighting soon. I'm always worried when we're fighting in this game. Though we've been doing a bit better recently, to be fair. Henry's starting to skill up a bit. And we're starting to get a hang of the combat system a bit more. Although, to be honest, the last few fights I've been, I just haven't bothered with blocking whatsoever. And just end up sort of wildly slashing, which seems to be working out for me, so I'm not going to change my tactic too much there. Okay. Is that Ginger over there? No. Is that him? No. He's not going to be as simple as him standing out in plain sight, is he?
I'm looking for a boy called Ginger.
If you tell me it's another bloody camp, I'm going to go spare.
What is it to you?
Okay, he's here.
He's suspected of a murder, so I need to ask him a few questions. Or take him away to jail.
Well, if you need to find him so badly, I suppose I could get a reward, couldn't I?
No.
I'm investigating a crime, not bartering for a chicken.
Well then, I'm sure you've got some silver on you. Just give it to me, and it'll be a done deal.
Yeah, let's threaten him. That sounds like a great idea.
And what if I bashed your face in and had you dragged off to the stocks in Ratai?
No need for that.
Haha, finally, we can actually intimidate people.
Spit it out, will you?
Well, fine. I've heard that they're hiding him in some remote cottage at the edge of the forest on the way to Uzhitz.
That didn't hurt too much now, did it?
No. We do have to go bloody somewhere else now. I do feel that Henry's dialogue was nearly all of it, or this, like, well, it would have been, of course it would, but it was recorded in isolation because it's very disconnected from what everybody else is saying. Where did he say it was? Say near Ulsness. Ulsness. I don't even know where that is. Oh, good. He told me it's a small holding on the northern edge of the woods towards Olschnitz. I don't know where that is. Oh, great. Are we just going to be literally running around blindly now? I'm just going to carry on up this way. Let's just go for a little explore, shall we? And hope we stumble across the right place. Constellation Cross. Okay. This is going to be a horse travel episode, I feel. Just literally us enjoying the scenery. It is just a beautiful game, so I don't mind that too much. I don't know if it makes the most thrilling viewing. Hello. Oh shit. Leg it. Oh fuck. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hello?
Is that all you've got?
No idea.
Hey, who's there?
Oh, you. Oh god, this is not good.
Bring it on.
Okay. Look, guys. Just want to talk. Oh my god. Okay, note to self: don't just go blindly off into nothingness. If I continue, where is it going to respawn me?
This land's fallen to the devil.
Oh, you are kidding me. Oh, for God's sake. Is this a more recent save game? Please be a more recent save game. That's from 25.
Damn it all.
Oh, come on. Really? Oh, fuck. Now I know what people's frustration with this bloody save game system are. Right. I don't know how long this has been, this episode, but we're going to call it there. What I will do for next time is make sure I get to that same point, and then I'll probably have to do some investigating to find out where Altsness is. Maybe we'll have to come back here and talk to Bernard. But I'm going to have to go around all the bloody charcoal burners again, aren't I? So, we'll do that. And call it there for today. We've done a bit more investigating, I guess. We've done a lot of nice travel. It's not been too exciting, apart from when we ran into literally an entire army. But that really teaches us for going off into the middle of nowhere, doesn't it? And thinking everything's going to be okay. So I guess that's some late game stuff for training, is just going to those bandit camps. But I can barely take on one person at a time, let alone an entire camp of bandits. So yeah, we're going to have to go through these tasks and find out in more detail where Altsness is, or where we're supposed to find Ginger, and then we can go straight there rather than wandering aimlessly about, and we can get things moving again next time. So I hope you guys have continued to enjoy this. It should be a bit more regular now, hopefully, as should the content on this channel in general. So yeah, thank you as always everybody for watching, and I'll catch you again next time.